Hello everybody, welcome back to INSCRIPT Tips. Thank you for joining me again. Previously we have seen cursive inscriptions. That might be a little bit difficult for some of you. Today I'm going to show you another style that everybody should be doing well. I will call this a matchstick inscriptions, and we have exactly the same things on the table like last time. I like to start from this A4 size sheets which I'm using instead of cakes, because as I said before, it doesn't make sense that every writing we need a cake, because we're going to repeat that quite many times. All right, and I have this equalizer system here, which I'm going to explain you soon. That is the font. That very straightforward. Actually, from north to south or 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock writings is not cursive. All right, and it's a lot more simpler because every letter is individually written on the cake, so you don't have to connect the letters together. All right, and we will also have a exercise sheet again. So I'm going to go back to exactly the same thing. I'm going to do it once or twice on that template, having guidance of lines in every letter here. And after that, we're going to go through exercise. I'm going to show you how to exercise to learn exactly the same style of this one, what necessary exercise is. And after that, I'm going to clear everything up, and I'm going to write again after exercise without any guidance and just a freehand. All right, go back to this one, equalizer. That is exactly last time left, the equalizer. That was my cursive writing sheet. In here, the distance was in the middle lower case, and then the speed was in the middle high, and after that the pressure was in the middle. So this time is different. So what's the difference here? First of all, the distance is a little bit more higher. So we're going to start from the sort of like medium to high, somewhere around there, because what we're going to do, we're going to touch down, and we're going to up here again, and then go in this sort of like in the air, quite sort of, you can call this higher than before because it's more than the 5, and the speed is in the middle. So we're going to go slowly, but not as slow as that the string will be tear off. All right, and then also the pressure will be in the middle. All right, so last time was how was it? Last time was like that, speed or up like this, like that, and this one like that. All right, so while I'm doing it, you will understand exactly what's happening. All right, let's go and then do my cone and start exercising on that template. Okay, first do our cone. As you know, this is my favorite way of doing cones, with the cellophane sheet. But if you like to do something else with your preferred material, no problem, you can do that. So what we have to do is very simple. We put our semi-transparent sheet over here. By the way, these are the sort of like white cellophane sheets. All right, you can use also maybe just the A4 page sleeves, the plastic sleeves will also do the same thing. All right. Basically, we do matchsticks. Starting from the one spot, accumulate a little bit, and after that, pull it down, and then accumulation, finish. So touch down, fly, touch down again, and accumulate. Very simple. All what you do, straight lines. So I'm doing one happy birthday inscription by uppercase, and after that lowercase. So the whole trick is, beginning point is a bit more accumulations, just like matchstick, and straight lines, and then finish also with a little dot. Okay, now with the lowercase, If the lines are not 100% straight, it doesn't really matter. As long as you don't make a mess, and just as good as possible, because when you look at the overall, it will be look quite nice. Like over here or something. It's not straight, but it doesn't really matter, all right, because it's nice and clean, all right. Let's do it one more time. All right, let's go. I do it this time a little bit faster, all right. I see a lot of people writing inscriptions in the net, and then the which I don't like. A lot of people write very thick, so thick writing is not really nice. Okay, I like to have just like thin writing like this. I'm not so sure you agree with me, but you know, it's like my opinion is like thinner is much nicer, still readable. Some people doing like a round nozzle, maybe like a 3-4 millimeter, and then just like a huge bold writings, which doesn't look appear nice to me. Okay, let's go. You see, when I touch down, accumulate, go up, touch down again. That's why here is distance higher, because I'm not going like on the other writing, on the cursive writing, I was just low case, like quite low. But now as I'm taking off and then reach some height and then after that land again. There we go. Quite simple. And this is also good like for teenager cakes, and then like young adults, and then what I write over here, even grown-ups, elderly people, birthday, celebration, anniversary, graduation. This is all good for that, all right? So now I'm going to show you how to get some exercise for this particular style. So actually I show you first the whole inscription, happy birthday, or anything else you can write. And then after that we go for exercise. You have to do other way around. So you have to do the exercising first, then start writing that full writing. So now, this time what we're going to do, INL, do not intend to write anything full writing, no text over here, just the individual letters. You remember that last time when we have doing something wrong in the school and primary school, so we have to have a kind of like a have to write the same letter the whole page or something like this. So when we do something wrong, you didn't do anything wrong, you just have to exercise that, yeah, but it's good, right? So okay, I. Imagine this one, you're doing number of pages, maybe 10 pages or something like this. How much, you know, ability you will increase. Try to make it as straight as possible, and then with a dot in the beginning, and then end up with a dot, just like a matchstick. Okay, then you go for L. Okay, I, L, I, and continue. You know, when you're doing like two letters, it's important that the one side is straight and the other side is like off, right, off the bits. What I mean is like one side is one end is lined up, another one is not. So that gives you pretty much the direction that for many letters that you can get used to this. Right? Another one is what we have to do is O. O here is without any kind of accumulation. All right? That's just one single letter, O, which is of course part of the C, part of the D, part of the B. It's quite good. And then after that we have U, N, and also N. Doesn't look like N, but this is kind of like again part of H and everything. All right. So and then also of course it's very important that we have to do something like more corners like Z. And squares. If you get used to this one, the square rectangular ones, you can actually convert a whole lot into the square shape instead of like round shapes. As you see over here, there's all the corners are rounded, but you can also do it like that. Right? So that is how you have to exercise, particularly getting some ability to write this one without any kind of problem. All right. So, and again, I'm going to clear everything up and then see how much is our exercise worked. So this is the moment of truth. Now let's say this is a cake, 25 centimeter, and you spend about yesterday a couple of hours, today half a day, and you finish everything and then you coat with the fondant, and then you have to write. So you have some decorations over here. All right. So that's this decoration, and then I'm going to write the matchstick writing over here. Happy birthday, Samantha. All right. When I do this kind of cakes, I always prefer that the decorations on the left and the writing is on the right side, and I have to just balance and put this writing in the right place. All right. So to do some thinking is beforehand is a good idea. So make sure that you simulate your writing, so you not end up somewhere and then you have no space on the right to finish the word. So if I have to start, so the happy is got less word than the birthday, so the happy will be matching here nicely. All right, I can start over here, finish over here. So I try to get same distance over here and over here, not touching anywhere. So happy will be just right here. Birthday will be just right here because there's no space, more space over here. And the Samantha hopefully will be matching over here. Okay, so let's start doing the happy first. This time I'm going to do a little bit more different heights. As you see that the H, as we practice in the same height, but this is I make it longer. So the freedom also counts, so you can change your direction however you like, all right? And also, you see that I'm writing a little bit more different heights, and also more squarish. Look at that. So that's already matched nicely. You have enough space over here, enough space it is not so touching anywhere. Okay, the birthday will come exactly underneath here. See what I did here? I put the T on top of the R. so that like the extension zone goes comfortably over the other letters. Okay. Okay, done. So I have to make the decision now here. I have space over here. I can write Samantha over here. But I think if I write Samantha here, I will be too close to here. And I will have still some more space to start over here. If I start over here, it will be end up here. Is also not good. So I decided to make the cursive writing only the name and going this direction. All right. So this is kind of like last minute decision, spontaneous, to make it right and using the space wisely, all right? Look at it. So it matches beautifully here. Samantha is a cursive writing and then Matchstick writing happy birthday. So that's the result. So every time you're in the situation that you have a bit of risk of spoiling the cake, but you have spent time before, and then if you do something, you have to just redo it, recode it, everything, so it will be not so comfortable. It's not going to be nice, all right? So that's why don't jump the gun and don't just start writing right away. Do some thinking, do some imaginative simulations that even that you move your hands on the cake like a pretend like you're writing, and then you see where you end up in after all those letters. You can calculate. You can just calculate that each letter is a 3 millimeter, and then there's a 2 millimeter in between. There's 5 millimeters. I mean, for instance, then you can calculate how big is the letter when you're writing from this spot where you're gonna end up. So you can do all those things quite easily to make it like the success at the end. All right. So after you've seen that these two different font styles, you can actually personalize one particular style and keep doing that same thing, but that may not be suitable for every occasion. As the cursive writing wouldn't match the 6-year-old birthday boy, as well as the matchstick inscription wouldn't go for a baby naming cake, maybe for someone, I don't know. So I believe you should equip yourself with at least 3 different ways. And then after that, you will have enough to use it for every occasion. All right. So that's why I'll be back by next video and teaching you how to make my graffiti inscription style. And then that will be probably like a good idea to make it something for more like a younger children, like a naming cake or something like this. So thank you for watching me today again and learning from Yener's Cake Tips. God bless you all. See you on my next video. Bye for now.